Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today we're going to talk about gaining entry into the Philippines. What is required? What is the new thing? As of June 8th, they had requirements of coming into the Philippines, and then they changed it on June 12th. So today we're going to talk about that. So I'm getting questions asked, so we're going to talk about this briefly. The reason I'm doing this video is because I've had people ask me, says, well, I understand you still have to have the test as gaining entry into the Philippines. And I said, no, from what I can tell, no. And I went to find it, and I had a heck of a time finding it. I don't know why. I found June 6th, June 8th, documents stating, but I did find it eventually. This is as of June the 16th. This information. This came on the U.S. Embassy website. You know, U.S. Embassy website, you think it's easy sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. As of Sunday, June the 12th at 12:01 a.m., the CDC rescinded its order requiring all airline and or aircraft passengers to show a negative COVID-19 test or documentation of recovery from COVID-19 to board any aircraft destined to the United States from a foreign country. As of note, the order requiring proof of vaccination for non-U.S. citizens traveling to the United States will still stay in effect. And what they're talking about, all non-immigrants, non-U.S. citizens, air travelers to the United States are required to be fully vaccinated and provide proof. The CDC will have more information about that, and now put on this site that actually gives you the information. According to the Philippine Task Agency, infectious, the following locations are under. They have some alerts out there you can find on there. Then it talks about the alerts in the regions. You're still under requirements to get to wear a mask and in some areas face shields. I've not seen these face shields, but don't be underestimate the Philippines, because one day you'll have to wear them sometimes on a bus or something like that, but you still have to wear your masks. So I suggest do what I did. Get the clippies for the old granny clippies where you put on your sunglasses, and like we used to wear in Florida to keep your sunglasses available. Put that for your mask, and that way you always have it available. Entry into the Philippines. Although travel to the Philippines is now permitted, U.S. citizens should know and comply with all the requirements, which generally include the following. You have to be fully vaccinated, except for minor children below the age of 12, with fully vaccinated parents. And who can present proof of vaccination? So a couple of people are saying that they were denied entry coming into the Philippines. I'm not saying they are or not, but this is what this says. Unvaccinated foreign nationals will not be allowed to come into the Philippines, and you must have a passport that's valid for 6 months, which is understandable. When making travel plans, they're going to ask you to, you can do the one travel pass, but you don't have to worry about that. If you're fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you're no longer required to provide a negative RT-PCR test, provided you present proof of vaccination along with your valid passport and return tickets. The Philippines government requires all arriving passengers to complete otherwise a health declaration card, health pass, one health pass, 3 days in advance. As of Sunday, June 12th, we sent an order requiring all airline and aircraft passengers to show negative COVID tests. So you can actually board the airplanes without showing your test results. Of note, CDC's order requiring proof of vaccinated citizens traveling the United States will still stay. So there are links in here. There's other things on there. Travel between the United States and Philippines. Sometimes you're going to be required to wear a mask inside the terminal, and they will have to have, they will want you to do that. So, and it talks about wearing sometimes in some areas face shield. Face shields are pretty cheap. There are no curfews or anything of that nature in effect. You will find that what will happen is when you gain entry into a taxi, you may be required to wear a mask. Some taxi drivers can be really hard and they may require you wear a face shield, but which we had to do one time. And luckily we had a spare face shield. They roll up in a small box, which just puts 2 boxes in a purse. They always have it just in case. You can buy them readily available at $1 or $2, but still, what a pain to try to find one when you need it, when you're trying to gain entry into somewhere, and you're waiting on time limit. So be prepared always for the unexpected. Take a face mask just in case. They easily fold up, roll up, go down. You clip it on a pair of glasses, things like that. Sometimes you can clip them on existing glasses depending on what type it is. If not, that comes with a set of glasses you can attach it to. It's really simple to do. You may be required to wear it. I know face masks are required. You will have to wear that, and they're really adamant about that. Some areas will give you tickets on that. So I'll put this link into the website so you guys can see this. So this is off the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines information. It's last updated June the 16th of 2022. Now this is the latest greatest update. I already did a video earlier and it said the same thing, but that was June the 8th. So I found this one of June the 16th. So it's the latest greatest on the 16th. But please check before your flight. If you're leaving or coming or whatever you're doing, you might double check that, because you never know what to expect about coming to the Philippines, because they change it. And they can change it in a day or week. It can be changed tomorrow and nobody knows it until the last minute. Always check the website itself, and it just gives you a good guide. I want to thank everybody for always watching our videos, and thank you so much for always coming on, and thank you so much. God bless everybody.